Hi there, this is Walt with the Trail Gazette again. I'm down here in Boulder with gentlemen from Panache Cyclewear with Don and Andy. Hi, guys.
Hello.
We're down here. We're going to talk about, cyclewear, what they do, what to look for in a decent pair of shorts and a jersey. So, understand you've been doing this for a while?
Yes, we've been doing this for about 4 years now. Started in 2008. Used to race bikes, and then I've worked in the industry, the apparel industry, and thought I'd put my two passions together and start a company that really made design-driven cyclewear.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. How long have you been with the company?
I've been with Don for 4 years.
The whole time.
Yeah.
Great.
And prior to that, worked at Velo News.
Well,
So
one of my favorite magazines. So tell me if I were just getting into this, or for example, in this particular case, if I were jumping into this and gonna do Ride the Rockies,
Sure.
what would you suggest?
As far as clothing is concerned?
Yes, especially shorts.
Especially shorts. Yeah, well, the Ride the Rockies is a pretty long event, so you need a good fitting short that's not going to chafe,
Mhm.
and you need a good chamois in there so that you've got some padding to protect you against the saddle.
Okay.
Some other things you want a jersey that's going to wick because you're going to sweat and you're going to be going up and down. So you want wicking so that when you're going up, you're going to be warm no matter what. When you go down, even in the summertime, your jersey is going to be wet and you can get a little bit of a chill. And some fabrics just really don't wick at all and they'll stay wet for the rest of the ride. And one of the things that we've done is we use high-end fabrics that have texture, multi-dimensional stuff going on that's really taking the water and pushing it out so that it dries so that you're more comfortable.
Okay. All right. You have an example of that chamois to help us? Oh, look at there. Here we are. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so this is the chamois that we use in all of the men's shorts and bib shorts, and we have a women's specific one as well. And really, the key to the whole thing is that it stretches in any direction, so that it's going to conform to your body. It used to be that chamois didn't stretch much, and you'd have some chafing issues, but since it follows your anatomy, it does a good job of not chafing. And then as far as padding is concerned, you can see on the inside here, we really have two high-density pieces of foam that allow your sit bones to kind of sit up and above and allow for better blood flow, so that you don't, so basically you don't feel your saddle.
That's good.
So. And then the other little part here is that the fabric itself is wicking so that it dries quickly as well.
All right. And you would put that into a pair of bib shorts.
Bib shorts, which we have right here.
All right. I myself discovered bib shorts a number of years ago and got tired of plumber butt, so.
There's the chamois.
All right.
The main reason for bibs, actually, a lot of people, especially when they start out, think that bibs are more for some kind of temperature, to stay warmer or something, but it's not the case. It's really on a pair of shorts you can bind into your belly, which is where you're breathing. So
Right.
bibs will, eliminate that issue. You can belly breathe and have no constriction there. There's gripper tape in here so that the legs stay in place. Right here, this is silicone, stretches.
Very nice.
It's right here.
Mhm.
The upper part of the bib is mesh, so it's quite breathable. The main portion of the bib is made with two different types of fabric. One is a nylon lycra, which is the black material right here.
Mm-hmm.
And this printed area is made out of polyester lycra. So the reason you have the two different is polyester lycra is you can print on. You can't print on nylon.
Okay.
Okay. But poly lycra is not as durable as nylon lycra. So against the saddle, which is where you sit, you want the most durable stuff.
Right.
So you want the nylon here. And they both do a very good job of breathing, so it's not the issue. It's really just durability versus what you're actually able to print on.
All right. And is there a difference between this patterned
Yes.
stuff on the legs and?
So the pattern, or the fabric here is actually polyester.
Okay.
There's a tiny bit of lycra in there, but we tried to eliminate the lycra at the bottom of the band to give a little bit more breathability. And it's actually not as heavy. Lycra is kind of like a rubber. It's actually rather heavy.
Mhm.
And it's one of the reasons down here you don't get a tan at all. Your sunlight does
Right.
not get through. So we just wanted to add a little bit of breathability element to the shorts.
All right.
Yeah.
That's great. And okay, how about a jersey? That wicking material in the jersey.
Yeah, we have a jersey right here. So one of the key things about a way to tell a good wicking fabric from one that doesn't do a great job is, I don't know if you can see that, but essentially what you have here is texture on the inside. It's not a flat surface. So if you have it flat, it's going to stick to your skin.
Right.
Right? If you have a little bit of texture there, it doesn't. And so really, the idea here is that a lot of people wear an undershirt while cycling, and the reality is a lot of people use it because it lessens the stickiness factor of a bad jersey.
Yeah.
So really, with ours, you don't need to unless you want it for temperature reasons.
Okay.
And then on the side panels here, we use an even more open weave for more breathability here. So, and then on all of our Panache jerseys, we have a full zip.
Oh, I love those.
So that really you can do, you can regulate however you want to. And the other thing is our zippers, if I can get it back together here with this tag in it. We use what we call a semi-locking zipper. So when the zipper is up like this, you can actually just use, when you're riding, because one finger and open it, and you can do it all the way off.
That's great for those of us who have not mastered the whole handless changing thing.
Other than that, it's pretty straightforward. 3 pockets in the back to take all the food you might need on your ride. Big enough to handle a water bottle if you want an extra water bottle in there.
Gripper at the bottom,
Oh, I like that feature too.
so it'll stay in place.
Right.
It's tagless. All of the information is printed on the collar.
There you are.
So
Look at that.
comfort, you don't have to tear anything out.
Mhm.
Little spot for your name. if
Oh,
you're out of town.
nice. Look, Zoe. My daughter's off camera.
The other thing we do on our armhole openings is we don't use any elastic in the arm.
Okay.
That used to be something that folks, cycling manufacturers, used to use before the fabric stretched.
Right.
And now you don't really need it. Otherwise, you kind of get this pirate
Yes.
effect. We don't
Our-
have that.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Well, I noticed you have lots of nice designs behind you, but this was custom. If someone were interested in custom, say, got a whole team together to do Ride the Rockies, or we're also doing Courage Classic, how would we get a hold of you?
Well, you can either call us or go to our website, and there's some info at panachecyclewear.com. You can reach us.
Okay.
And then, we'll help you out and run you through the whole process. It can be a daunting one for a team manager, and what we've done specifically is to make that whole process really simple. And one of the things that we have in place is an online team store that we can create, so that really the team manager does not have to do anything except work with us on art. Individual teammates come online, click what they want, pay for it online, and then once we get the order, it takes us about 6 to 8 weeks to make it. We direct ship it to each person so that the team manager really doesn't have to do a whole lot.
Wow, do I wish I had that a year ago. All right. Well, thank you very much. Anything you want to add to that?
No, he covered everything. Yeah.
Great. Well, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next week when I figure out what else we're going to talk about. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Take care.
That's all.